Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try a new Kitkat cookie dough block of chocolate. So I'll leave the nutritional information on screen for you if you're interested in taking a look. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients. So the cookie crumb is 0.5%. So yeah, there's a whole lot of cookie dough in this. But it's milk chocolate, contains minimum 22% cocoa solids and 20% milk solids. Product contains 65% milk chocolate, 15% cookie dough filling, and 20% wafer fingers. Delightfully delicious cookie dough filling, crisp wafer, milk chocolate. Fill your break with cookie dough and extra chocolate. Breaks for good. But let's bust this open and have a look. As I'm opening it, I've got a bit of a whiff of the cookie dough. It just tripped me out because this is how it is. I'm pretty sure normally Kitkat blocks, when I've reviewed them in the past, aren't quite just fingers like this. Maybe it's the cookie dough, but normally, yeah, they're a little bit different. For some reason, the packaging is always a different way than the actual logo on the Kitkat. Anyway, this is the Kitkat. Let's bust a piece off. I'll give it a quick funkin' hungry sniff. Yeah, I can smell cookie dough. It does have that cookie smell to it, which is great. So yeah, this is one of the fingers. Normally Kitkat comes in fingers. It has the milk chocolate, the wafer inside. But let's see how much cookie dough is inside. Yeah, not very much. So we can see the cookie dough on top, and it has the wafer and the chocolate. But let's give it a try. Cheers. Now, I do love my Kitkat. It's a lovely chocolate. I love the wafer inside. It's my favourite wafer and chocolate combination. You know, they do it the best. There's not much cookie dough flavour coming off it though. It's a little bit like the caramel, the gooey caramel that I tried. It wasn't very gooey. It did have a caramel flavour. I was going to get the Kitkat Chunky because obviously the Kitkat Chunky, being chunky, it normally has more filling. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. As I say, delicious. I love Kitkat. But just the last couple of Kitkats, they've been a bit faint when it comes to the flavour that they're adding. So I bit the top off, just so you can see inside the cookie dough. Now on camera, it looks like there's a lot, but in reality, it's not adding much flavour. So you get, you know, this like line of cookie dough. It's really not giving a huge cookie dough flavour, but I guess I'll have this piece and I'll have another piece, then I'll give it a rating. It's crazy because it had such a strong cookie dough smell coming off it. You can definitely smell the cookie. But when it comes to the flavour, really it just tastes like the Kitkat. I'm sorry, Kitkat. I do love you. Don't get angry at me. But this just isn't adding much of a cookie dough flavour. To be honest, if I was blindfolded, I probably would just feel this as a normal milk chocolate Kitkat. I'm going to stick with what I said before. It is delicious. It's Kitkat. It's lovely. But we're here for the cookie dough. So my rating for new Kitkat cookie dough flavour, I'm going to have to give them a 4 out of 10. To me, it's below average. There's just not enough flavour. I wouldn't mind trying the Kitkat Chunky, but I couldn't find it in the shopping centre I went to. Now, I could only find this. I went for all the chunky Kitkats and there weren't no cookie dough. So luckily they had this and I grabbed this. But yeah, It's nice, but you may as well just get a normal Kitkat. Maybe there's a little slight difference in flavour. But yeah, if I didn't know that it was meant to be cookie dough, you know, it's probably just my brain telling me that, yeah, there's cookie dough inside this. It's not really a huge, strong flavour of cookie dough. It's not really changing the Kitkat that much. And my price rating for this, these are $6 a block now. I did get it for $1.80 off, so I paid like, you know, $4.20 for it. But I have to go with the original price, which is $6. So my price rating, I'm going to have to give them a 3.5 out of 10 for price. It's just, you know, you do get a bit in here, but I'd say that, you know, even $4 is probably pushing it a bit for this amount of chocolate and ingredients. But let me know in the comments below if you've tried Kitkat cookie dough block or chunky. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I've said. I'd love to hear it. Do you feel like, you know, it had a huge cookie dough flavour? Or was you a little bit like me and didn't really taste anything? But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.